Good morning everyone. For this presentation, we're going to tackle how can we minimize the impact of human activities on the environment.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, lessen use of plastic, planting a tree or trees, conserve water, volunteer, and educate. Human affect the environment. Human impact the physical environment in many ways: overpopulation, pollution, burning fossil fuels, and deforestation. But how exactly can these things affect our environment? Let's start with overpopulation. Overpopulation is a population which exceeds its sustainable size within a particular environment or habitat. Overpopulation is caused by an increased birth rate, reduction in reliable source, and decreased mortality rate. More people means an increased demand for food, energy, housing, healthcare, transportation, and more. Second is pollution, which is introduction of harmful materials into the environment. Pollution is caused by a harmful material that's called pollutants. Pollutants affect the quality of air, water, and land. What comes next is the burning of fossil fuels. The burning of fossil fuels refers to the burning of oil, natural gas, and coal to generate energy for electricity to power transportation and industrial processes. Fossil fuels release large amounts of carbon dioxide into the air when burned, which can affect to air and water pollution and climate change. Lastly, we have deforestation. Deforestation is the purposeful clearing of forest land. The cause of deforestation are agricultural expansion, wood extraction, and infrastructure expansion such as road building, which may result to climate change, soil erosion, flooding, and a host of problems for indigenous people. Let's move forward to the things we can do to lessen the factors that affect our environment. First is the most famous 3 R's, the reduce, reuse, and recycle. In order to reduce, we must reuse and then recycle. For example, reduce your use of plastic bottles by reusing them as a new item with the help of recycling. Here's the other example for tin cans, plastic bottles, and paper. Second on the list is lessen the use of plastic. Globally to date, there is about 8.3 billion tons of plastic in the world. Some 6.3 billion tons of that is trash. When you think about it, we don't need plastic bags in our lives at all, since it can take up to 1,000 years for a single plastic bag to decompose. Instead, we can use cloth-based bags that we can reuse again and again for grocery or when traveling. Next, and I must say is the most important way, is to plant a tree. We all know that trees are our source for oxygen, and oxygen is the air that we breathe. Therefore, planting a tree will help a lot to us, since deforestation affects the number of trees in the world. Second to the last is to save water. Conserving water saves energy. Using less water keeps more in our ecosystems and help to keep wetland habitats. Last but not the least is to volunteer and learn about why we must know these things and how it can help us. Knowing about these issues will help not just yourself but also a lot of people. It is to save the environment for the next generation that will live here. Always remember that we only have one Earth, and we're the only one who can help the Mother Earth. Your help might be a little thing in the beginning, but it will turn into a big deal when time has come. Help as long as you can, learn as much as you want for the world and its people.